Hello friend, today we are learning about one of the important concepts in Python programming or any other programming languages, that is called the variables. Why variables are so important and what are exactly variables means in computer language. The variable, what you learned in algebra, and variable, what we are learning here, it will be different. Here, variable is the label name given to the memory box in the RAM, while we are using the programming language while we are writing the Python code. So that is just a pointer to the object, whatever is stored in that particular memory box. In RAM, there are millions of memory boxes. For example, if you have 8 GB of RAM, it could have more than 8 billion of memory boxes. And you know that memory are so important while you are running any program or you are running your computer. Let's have a look in the screen and we'll see how variables and other data types are done in Python programming or any other programming languages. Okay, this is our Visual Studio Code editor, code editor, where you can write the Python codes or any other programming languages code. So this is our folder section, main folder on the top, and now we'll create one new file. Okay, so for creating new file, we have to go over here. See, you can see new file over there. You click that one. Okay, then blank space is here. Then you write your file name. The first part could be anything, so I'll write practice 1. Okay, and dot, and after dot there's always be py for Python. That is the file extension for Python. It must be .py, and we'll enter that one. Okay, now we'll write code here. I'll write something. Okay, so I'll write name and underscore my, okay, whatever, okay, pi, no problem, and I'll equals to, and double quotes, and inside double quotes I'll write pradep. Okay, let's see what is happening here, why double quotes is there. Okay, so first understand what is variable means. So here, this particular line of code here, this part. Okay, so when you see here the red part, Pradeep, this is the object. This is called string object. String means, okay, so string, this data type in Python. Anything we're writing later, that is string, and it must be enclosed inside this double quotes or single quotes bracket. Okay, so the Python will read this one is string, so this is a string object, and this gonna be saved somewhere in some of the box in RAM, and that particular box is the name given, that is name underscore pi. This is you can think of the label for the box. This label is called the variable in Python or any programming languages. Inside our computer, beside the machine, this is actually address in the RAM, and the address is different. It's something like 0 into something number. Okay, and so we'll label that address with some particular name or something like this. I am typing here, I typed here name underscore pi. This is called the variables. Okay, so there are some rules for writing the variables. The first one, you cannot start with numbers. Okay, it always started with underscore or some letter. Okay, and there is in between you can use underscore. Okay, you cannot start with the @ or some other particular symbols in computer. Okay, and you can add number after, no problem. So the basic way the programmer use this is called the snake case style. Okay, so underscore and some name over here with underscore. So this is normally the programmer use this way. So this is the variable, that is the label for the address, and this is the object, and this is called the string object. So again, I'll type something here, number, okay, number 1, okay, no problem, equals to 10. See, now here I am not using double quotes. Why? Because this is the integer object. Integer means number, integer object. So for integer we don't use any quotes. So here in 10 is the integer object. It is stored in some box in RAM, and that box is given the label, that is number 1. This is called the variable. So this is how you will create the variables. And what is variable actually in RAM? It is not the box, It is not where the 10 is stored. 10 is stored in the memory address in one box in your RAM, and that is given the label that is called the variables. I hope you understand what actually variable means in Python or any other programming languages. We'll see in the next video with data types.